Welcome students. I, Mrs. Uma Agrawal from the BYK College of Commerce, Nasik. Dear student, in the last lecture, I have explained the first topic, Introduction to Partnership. I hope you liked it. Now today, I will be presenting the next topic, that is not-for-profit concerns. The meaning is in its name itself, that non-profit organization is not the profit motive organization. Such organizations are formed for rendering social and useful services to its members, society at large, such as promoting art, culture, religion, sports, health, etc. Adverting to the types of organizations, they are of two types: trading or profit making organizations, non trading or non profit organizations. See the meaning of trading or profit organizations. These organizations are set up for profit. They are engaged in trading and manufacturing activities. As we are acquainted about trading activities in OCM subject, means buying and selling of goods for profit. For example, sole trading concern, partnership firm, cooperative organizations, companies, private limited and limited companies. What do you mean by non-profit organizations? These are formed for not to earn profit, but to provide quality and social services to its members and society. They do not carry any trading or manufacturing activities. Some examples: sports club, social welfare associations, public libraries, charitable hospitals, educational institutions, temple, masjid, church, etc., trade unions, trusts, chamber of commerce, etc. On the risk of repetition, the meaning of non-profit organization in short is the nature of these concerns are different from profit organizations. Non-for-profit organizations are not started to earn profit but to provide qualitative service to its members. Their main aim to provide social service and to promote art, culture, sports, education, etc. Let's see the sources of income. These organizations receive funds in the form of subscription. The subscription monthly, quarterly, half yearly, yearly, it means in periodical way, from the membership, like the membership fees. In this type of organizations, some members pays for more than 2 to 3 years in advance. Admission fees. When any person wants to become a member in any social organization, school or college, the entry fee, which is taken separately as admission fees. Donations. There are many persons in the society who are generous and they are voluntarily donate their assets to the organizations. Donations may be gifts given by members or any outsiders to the organizations. They are of two types: general donations, which are given without any conditions; specific donations, the donor specifies the purposes. For example, donations for building, donations for sports tournament, etc. These sources of income may be made by members or non-members. General donations treated as revenue income. So it will be shown on income side of income and expenditure account, and specific donation should be shown on liability side of balance sheet. Some other sources of income are grants, subsidies, and concessions. If received by such organizations, then it is received from the state or central government. Features. What are the features? The core feature is it must provide services. The members do not receive any dividend, and the same is also prohibited by law. Moreover, these organizations do not earn profit, so no dividend is given. These organizations are run by elected members. The main feature is capital fund, which is created by such concerns, which is made up of entrance fees, surplus, donations, and legacies. See, what do you mean by legacies? Legacies means if a person has made a will and in it he or she has reserved some assets of his or her own earnings to be given to any organization, then after his or her death, his or her legal heirs transfer those assets to the stated organizations. This is called legacy. It is a gift. This gift may be general or special purpose. General is revenue income, so it may be credited to income and expenditure account, and special is capital receipts, which should be shown on liability side of the balance sheets. Needs. These organizations deal with public money, so they are answerable to the public for such money collected and spent. They maintain books of accounts for monetary transactions, to know the sources of income and heads of expenditures, to comply the law under which they are registered regarding budget, audit, etc. To know surplus or deficit, to know net worth of the concern, to avoid malpractices and misappropriations. The next term is difference between profit organizations and not for profit organizations. See, what are the points? Number one is object or objective. The primary objective of such organization is to earn profit, and another is the non-profit organizations main object is to provide services. Preparation of trial balance is must in profit organizations, and preparation of receipt and payment account is must in non-profit organizations. Accounting statements in profit organizations, trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet is must to be prepared. But in non-profit organization, receipt and payment account, income and expenditure account, and balance sheet should be prepared. Net results. In profit organizations, they should be make net profit or net loss, but in non-profit organizations, they should be made surplus or profit. Owners fund or capital fund. In profit organizations, owners fund includes owners investment, that is capital plus reserves and surplus. Capital fund represents subscriptions, donations, surpluses as shown by income and expenditure account. Thank you. We'll meet you on the next lecture.